What is up, guys? My name is Anime here, and welcome back to another episode, or to another chapter of Where Deku was a military sergeant. Before I begin, I hope you like, share, and subscribe, comment down below if you're new. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Over 23 subscribers. Over 23 likes. Appreciate it. And y'all actually smashed the views. 339. Wouldn't know if I had those views in 7 days. But before I begin, I'm sorry not be posting videos in a while. I was dealing with some things. Meeting a couple people, everything like that is going fine. But you guys, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for everything that you do for me. So I'm gonna give y'all a long video for now. So until then, this will probably be not really an hour, but some type in a minutes score. So you guys, I did post What If Deku Was the God of War, Chapter 2, 5 days ago. What If Deku Was the Batman, Deku X Jiro, Chapter 2, 6 days ago. And go to check out What If Naruto Was Raised by Kakashi Hatake. With that being said, let's enjoy the episode of War Chapter of What If Deku Was a Military Sergeant. Deku, or known as Izuku Midoriya, and his wife or girlfriend right now, or who known as Corporal, what's her name? Charlotte Ray. With that being said, I hope you enjoy this What If. Enjoy, like, share, and subscribe, and let's begin. After Izuku and Charlotte did what they was doing in their bedroom, Izuku got out and washed up. A few minutes later, he got a call from some random phone number. This phone number was a pro hero known as Woods. Woods, who has the quirk, can use tree manipulation as well as using and controlling woods out of his whole body. He was called. Hello, is this Izuku Midoriya? This is. Can we have you back to UA grounds, please? We have to talk to you about something. Sure. Izuku went in his room, seeing Charlotte sleeping, so he left her alone. Because he got to Pound Town, They got to the knowledge reading. With that being said, Izuku got in his vehicle and started to drive. He made it to UA grounds, opened the door of UA, and went to the principal's office. Izuku arrived, opened the door, and closed it. Once Izuku arrived, Izuku stand up tall and putting his hands on his hip, telling them, what do you need? Well, Izuku Midoriya, in 2 weeks, we will be starting a USJ attack. A USJ. Well, they will be training how to handle their quirks and different type of programs. So we want you and Charlotte to be there as well, for at least combat training for them, since they will not be here in here. Izuku nodded, but told Principal Nazu that if certain reasons anything happens, what should we do? What do you mean? Such as a villain attack or something happens to the students that we have to deal with. What should we do? If it's a villain attack, you protect the students with your life. That's all. Well, as you wish. Now I do so. Back where Charlotte is, Charlotte was still asleep because she had that knowledge right into her. Izuku made it back home, went to sleep, and start to combat train everyone. After 2 weeks passed, Izuku walked into UA. Well, Izuku walked in class 1A. He opened the door for Charlotte. Charlotte had a messy hair for some reason, but Izuku smiled. Izuku looked at Aizawa, who was sleeping under a sleeping bag. Izuku stand up tall, now placing his both hands on his hip. Now starts to speak. Hello, everyone. I was saying good morning to you all, but 1 second to let you guys know that you all will be using your UA uniforms. Or not your UA uniforms, your hero uniforms for this exam. So we're gonna be headed to the USJ. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me or Charlotte or Aizawa know. If you do not, please get ready into your hero uniforms and meet us outside on the bus. Everyone did what was told. It was a minute flew by and everyone's there. Izuku knew they knew better not to f with him. Izuku looked at Charlotte, then looked at Aizawa. Are you ready, Aizawa-sensei? Sure. And why with the sensei? Well, long time ago, I met a person just like you. He was lazy, unforgettable, and a sleepyhead. He's not, and he didn't have the same quirk as you at all means. He was quirkless. Aizawa's eyes wide. He was quirkless. Yes, he was quirkless and even stronger than even me. But he died in a war. Sometimes I get angry about it, but I remember that day when he died. But with that being said, let's hop on. At this time, as in canon, or Ashido, Froppy would talk about who's the strongest into UA, as in students or even teachers. They agree Todoroki Shoto is the strongest. And they agree Izuku Midoriya is the strongest as well. Some of them disagree of Izuku's power. They do not know what power or quirk do this man have. But once they get to UHJ, they will know what dark turns Izuku will turn into. What tribal being Izuku never showed or never told his own girlfriend about. Izuku and the students made it to UA, meeting by the Hero 13. Hero 13 starts to go off with their quirks and how dangerous there is. While Hero 13 explaining this, Izuku had a bad feeling. A feeling that can't get controlled. Izuku looked at Aizawa sensei. Aizawa looks at Izuku. Should it be more than us here? What do you mean? Down there, he pointed. A large portal was around the USJ appeared. A lot of villains appeared, even 2 people step in to the portal. One was named Shigaraki, and one was named Kirigiri. Hello. I thought All Might should been here. I think All Might is a little bit busy. Hero 13, protect the kids, Aizawa said, rushing down to fight the villains. Before Izuku couldn't even utter a word, his girlfriend started to fight. But sometimes after this, the students tried to attack, but they were separated. As in canon, they separated to all the different areas. But Izuku was focused on something more. Izuku wasn't paying attention, and he feels the strength of an aura that he never felt in years. But he was still not paying attention and looking at 13. Down there, he see his girlfriend. He wasn't even paying attention. His girlfriend's quirk is strong, but she was getting beat. Izuku looked and started to snap out of his future and looked to where his girlfriend's ahead. And he sees she's on the ground unconscious. Izuku's eyes starting to glare. Who dare touch her? Izuku started to growl. Something inside of Izuku's eyes started to flicker. His eyes turned from green blue to a light red. You dare. His voice gets more deeper. His power gets exponentially. He whispered immortality. Izuku rushed towards the villains. In a instant, Izuku was appeared in front of his wife, or beloved girlfriend. As Izuku grabbed Charlotte by the waist, picking her up and disappearing in a burst of speed, laying her down where the Hero 13 is. I'm gonna rip them a new one, Izuku growled and rushed off. His whole body changed and morphed into a literary beast, a strong wolf type of person. Izuku rushed towards everyone, punch after punch, beating after beating. He destroying every last villain that was appearing right in front of him. He hears a scream and looks to the north where the water and where the boat is. He noticed Froppy and the two other heroes there. Froppy and Mineta, since Izuku is not a hero, but more a military sergeant. Izuku looked back at their Hero 13, giving her a wink, telling her to protect his girlfriend, while he burst in speed, appearing where Mineta and Froppy lands. Hop on, Izuku said, and with a deep voice, they hopped on Izuku, or hopped on his back. Now Izuku burst in more speed, even speed that can even match All Might. Izuku cannot use this quirk for long because this quirk gives him more abilities than one. He never told the heroes about it. His quirk gives them unlimited transformations, unlimited possibilities. Yes, I'm making Izuku stronger than he looks in the near future, because the only reason I'm making him so OP is because I like OP characters. With that being said, since Izuku has a limit to his quirk, he cannot control the beast. That means his whole body is transforming into a wolf-type person, having a snake-type tail, a horn like a demon, and some claws like bears. He was transformed into a literary beast monster. In a deep voice and a roar he can hear, everyone stopped in their tracks, seeing the beast in front of them. Nomu, attack that hero! Shigaraki said, now rushing towards, telling the Nomu attack Izuku. The Nomu is not strong or compatibility with Izuku's strength to now. Izuku punched the Nomu once in his chest, killing the Nomu instantly. But Izuku was enraged even more. All Might appeared, now doing his normal intro, saying, I am here. But notice a creature that looks just or normal than a beast. Aizawa almost finished All Might. That is Izuku Midoriya. But All Might went for a destroy smash and smashed Izuku, sending him flying. Izuku now got up in an angry type of voice. He growled, how dare you hit me? I am the powerful being on this planet. I'm known as the Quirk God. I gifted this power to this boy and he despised me for a creature. You deserve to die, All Might. This wasn't Izuku's talking. This person who is known as Kendo. Kendo is the Quirk God who created quirks and passed it on for generations. So, this is what we live today. This is why people from different type of countries and continents who hold a quirk or being quirkless. Kendo is now attacking All Might, or using Izuku's body to do so. But Kendo couldn't control Izuku's body that for long, because Izuku has the power of Kendo. Kendo was not a god for no reason or necessary, and he can't intervene someone's power. What are you doing, Izuku? Sorry, Master Kendo, but you would not dare hold All Might, our #1 hero, would you? And you're the quirk god. You gifted these people with this quirk, and you want to take it away. Sorry, but I have to ruin your plans. Izuku in his mind grabbed Kendo by the face with his fist, with his arm. Izuku grabbed Kendo by the face, slamming Kendo into the ground. Now, it's time for me to take your place as god of quirks. Izuku now looked at Kendo with a smile. A smile so devious, so exponentialist, that give people the creeps. Now disperse, you wretched mortal. Kendo disappeared from light, turning into a bright light, then vanishing out of sight. Back where Izuku is, he is controlling the power of quirks. Izuku looked at All Might, telling All Might to freeze. All Might did what was told. Some reason All Might cannot move his body, and Izuku starts to speak again. In a deep voice, Izuku says, "I'm sorry, All Might, that I attacked you. I couldn't control my quirk. Somehow, some way, this man took it over." Izuku was angry that Kendo took over his body without permission. So he had to deal it his way, killing the god of quirks. "I apologize, but this time, this battle is over." Izuku raised his hand. Wasn't going to kill All Might. "Time, stop," Izuku muttered. Everyone in there froze. "Steady, Izuku." "Welcome, my brother," Izuku said. "Who told you to kill that man?" "Well, I did. So why are you interfering with mortals' matters now?" "Because you killed Kendo." "No, I told him he cannot control my power because I am the leader of this. This is my body, not his, not yours. So why are you interfering with my power?" "Because Father told me." "Father do not have the right to even interfere with mortals. So why? Or I will kill you here and now." Time is about to consume in 20 minutes. Or 20 seconds. "I said it again. Father. I don't give a damn what Father wants. I am now the god of here. I was just a mortal when you gave me this power, Kendo. So Kendo deserves to die for taking over my body without permission. So I ask again, if you do not leave Earth, you will receive in a war against me and the heroes." "So are you telling me you're gonna control the heroes to wage a war against the gods and angels?" "I am." "Fine, I will leave. But be warned, brother. Father would meet you again. Don't call me brother. I'm not your brother at all." "So why did you get to call me that?" "Because I have the memories of Kendo. That's why. And I'm not anyone's son, not even God himself. Because I am the son of Hasashi Midoriya and Inko Midoriya. Do you not know your true family, Izuku?" "I do. They're gods and angels, Izuku. Your father was a god of once us. He was powerful than my father, then our father, the god. Your mother was the angel he let her serve under. He married her soon after and left the heavens, unjustified. So he gave the permission to my father. So that's why. That means you obey my orders then, brother. That means I control you and the gods and angels. That means if I say goes. So now, what are you gonna do?" 5 more seconds remaining, a voice says. This was Izuku's quirk. Time freeze. "Fine, as you wish, my lord. But you do not want to wage a war with gods. Beware, brother. You do not want to wage a war with a devil," he said. Something happened, and a devil appeared. This devil was no other than the devil of the brothers who got sent down to hell. "Hello there, Lucifer. Hello there, brother." 4 seconds remaining. "I'm sorry, but this has to stop." With a snap of his finger, he sent both Lucifer and and his brother back where they came from. Lucifer didn't do nothing. Somehow, Zuko has the power to send people back. 2 minutes remaining. 1 minute remaining. 0 minutes remaining. Time consumed. Izuku vanished in a burst of speed, knocking every last villain out. But he want to see what Shigaraki has in store. He want to see what the mortals. So Izuku stopped time 1 second before and knocked out at least a little bit more villains. And he stopped it again and again and again. Some reason his power is not controllable. So he released the stop time with just a snap, and it presumed. What just happened? Shigaraki, get us out of here. I will kill you, All Might. Shigaraki said, now vanishing in a black portal. They taking half of the villains with them, disappearing. Locked them up. Izuku passed out, using his quirk too much. Or his god powers as well. With that being said, welcome back to chapter 2 of What If Deku Was a Military Sergeant. I hope you enjoyed this one because I love making Izuku OP a little bit. That's a lot OP if you don't matter. But with that being said, you guys, I hope you like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you're new and enjoy this What If. My name is Uchiha. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.